Hey, what's up guys? Today's video we will do something special. As you guys can see in the title, today I'm going to show you the best deck to win your first classic challenge with. That's like a series a ton of you guys requested. If I see like a ton of support on this video, I will also do the same for the grand challenge. And this is the deck I'm gonna showcase to you guys today. This Lava Hound clone deck is really easy to play, it's really beginner friendly, and it's really good in classic change because first, as I said, it's really easy to play, and second, which is also great, is that opponents which you're facing in a classic change are most of the time not that great, so you don't even need to be the best player to beat them, because decks like that, the really punishing decks, they're really hard to defend for casual players which don't have experience. So this is my opinion the best deck. And now we're gonna jump to the game. So we're currently 8-1, so we need 4 more wins. But before that, if you guys don't want to miss any of the future on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also, using critical model shop is highly appreciated. I would say let's directly jump into the games, and let's just hope we're gonna get the 12-1 today. Here we go, first game against Richard. Let's see what Richard is playing against me. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm just going for my Lumberjack here. Honestly, as I said, the players aren't the best, but honestly, you don't need to be the best with this deck. It's really easy to play. It's one of the easiest decks to play in Clash Royale. So please keep it in mind. I'm just gonna go Baby Dragon here. Just gonna go Skeleton here. Okay, he goes in for Inferno Tower. Okay, I think this isn't the best Inferno Tower, so I think I'm just gonna go Flying Machine in the back. I'm just gonna go Bats here. Okay, I think honestly the matchup isn't as easy as it would have been with Arrows, an example, instead of the Fireball, but I still think I can win this one. He played a really okay Ice Spirit, but he could have played a bit better, so we're gonna get 3 hits instead of 2 hits. Now I'm just gonna Lava in the back, and now it's time to build up a huge push. For sure, Lava Baby Ring is really good, also Flying Machine is really good against him. This is what you really want to, just let it go. Just let it go. Because how is he supposed to defend Lava Hound, Lumberjack, Baby Dragon? Now, yes, he can Inferno Tower, yes, he can Rocket, but he cannot both. So I'm just gonna go for my Lumberjack here. I'm just gonna go for my Baby Dragon now. Kinda when I wait that he's not gonna get any Rocket right now, I can just clone. And it's just a really beautiful clone. And as you guys can see, this is tower down, and if we are in this spot, in the position here, with a 1, you're almost most of the time in a really good spot. Even as a Prince on the map, I can just go Skeleton Army here, because I still think, even if the Princess is good against Lava Clone, yes, the splash damage really helps, but still, look at that. Tower goes down to 2k, which is great. So I would say we're looking okay, though. So I might just... Okay, I'm just gonna Bats here. I mean, for 2 Elixir, I think it's a fine commitment to do. Okay, what I'm gonna do right now is just gonna Lava in the back. Okay, he's just gonna go for his Princess, so I'm just gonna go for my Baby Dragon here. Just trying to split up like a bit the push. I'm just gonna go Flying Machine in the middle here. What I'm gonna do right now is just gonna go Lumberjack here. I'm just gonna go this here, because then I can just like kinda block his Inferno. I'm just gonna go here for the clone. I hope I also hit the Lumberjack. Yes, Lumberjack gets cloned up. And now we're looking really good. And just go for my Flying Machine here in the pocket. And I don't really think there's any way for him to beat us here. I'm just gonna go for a Fireball here. And I think this is going to be game. GG's well played, taking the first run with ease. Also guys, a really great classic challenge tip in general is, or like a challenge tip in general is, I'm always taking breaks, or like back then would say, take a break when you're losing games. Like if you're tilted, it doesn't really make sense to play, so take time, time off, relax. I know it's hard, you always want to continue playing, and yeah, this is kind of really like tip which looks kind of obvious, but it's, yeah, maybe not obvious. So I'm just go for my Skeleton Army here. And look at this. This is why my Skull Army deck gets a huge pulse of Elixir trade. Look at this. I think that the Princess gets, the Queen gets 1 shot. I'm just gonna go Clone here. Okay, honestly the Clone wasn't too good, but it wasn't also not too bad, because our bats might kill his bats, and then we would be in a good spot. Yeah, 1 bat is surviving. This is going to be tower down. It just just insane. Hello. The bats and the Skeleton Army for zap bait effect. So you can just zap one of them and the other card gets a ton of value, and we are looking really good. What I'm gonna do right now, 1 HP, we love 1 HP. I'm just gonna go for my Lava on the back. I'm building up another huge push. With a big Elixir advantage, there's no need to defend Mortars. There's sometimes no need to defend Goblin Birds, Miners. Just let them go. Yeah, I kinda saved the Elixir, because in this deck, you need to have the Elixir advantage to get him down, or like to get a good push, because of your deck is so expensive. So what I'm just gonna go here is just gonna go for this. I'm just gonna go Lumberjack here. I'm just gonna go Bats here. And if I get a clone, that would be kind of cool. I'm still gonna clone this because we get a ton of bats, and I don't really think there's enough elixir for Fireball. And as you guys can see, this is looking good. This is going to be another town. It's just so hard for them to defend because they're not the best players in the world. And honestly, if you really want to get better, Classic Challenge is also a great way. If you're like feeling, okay, I got a ton of Classic Challenge on my belt, then you can jump into the Grand Challenge, which, as I said, if I see time to support this video, we'll also do a video about that. But Classic Challenge is fine just because it's cheaper, so you can play 10 Classic Challenges instead of 1 Grand Challenge. So if you're not getting 12 wins in the Grand Challenge and you always get 12 wins in the Classic Challenge, I would say play the Classic Challenge all the time. So I'm just gonna go for my clone here. We're looking good. GG's, well played. Another win. This deck is so easy to play for you guys. So guys, next game here, and I will hope we just have Lava in the starting end. If you have Lava in the starting end, just play Lava. And if you don't, you kind of want to wait for a bit, but normally you don't really want to wait because even this deck is so expensive, it's normally better than single elixir time, because single elixir time, you really like the advantage on the deck is you can starting play, right? You can have the better starting hand, your opponent doesn't have NATO, poison head, you're just gonna overwhelm them. Also, in double elixir time, they have more elixir to defend your pushes, which is kind of bad for this Lava on variation, because you really heavily rely on the clone and the backup troops, which give a ton of poison value. So I'm just gonna go for my flying machine. Honestly, I'm really gonna go in for a really early Lava on here. I don't have bats, unfortunately, otherwise I would just store brats for a really solid trade. Okay, I'm just gonna go for this here. I'm just gonna go Skeleton Army, and as you guys will see, the Skeleton Army puts in a ton of work. Most of the bridge decks just have Barbarian Brawl, and as you guys can see, like, this is no damage, right? This is almost no damage. I mean, the Golden Knight, yes, it's okay though. We can just Lumberjack behind it, and this is going to be tower down once again. And their opponents, they're not able to defend this. They cannot defend. I'm hoping I can just get able to clone this. Then I get like another Lumberjack out, which would be kind of cool. I don't really know why he has Inferno, but honestly, we're kind of not really facing too many random decks. Normally, we're really facing a ton of decks, which are looking weird. But so far, it's good. He's gonna do this. This is fine. Because we're up again, like a ton of elixir. And if he goes in for Elite Barbarian soon, we have another Skeleton Army. So he needs to go to also do over here split, which he never wants to do. So I can just go Lava in the back. If he plays Golden Knight, I'm just gonna let it go and maybe Flying Machine to the opposite lane. If he doesn't, maybe I could also Skeleton Army, as I said again. Depends what he does. If he really spams, I'm just gonna Skeleton Army. If he just goes in for Ghost, I'm just gonna like, okay. So I'm just gonna wait here. And he has logs, so this is why we always want to wait. We predicted his prediction. This is the next level place we're looking forward. So, I'm just gonna wait ring here. What I'm gonna do right now is just gonna wait here. Now I'm just gonna go Lumberjack like this. And now I'm just gonna go bats here. Now I'm just gonna clone this. And I think this is going to be tower down anyway. I don't really think he has any way to defend his Skeleton Army pocket is one of the best plays in Clash Royale for sure. Because, yes, he can log, but he's not gonna hit all of that. He can go for a Fireball if he wants to. But this is going to be another dub. We're 11-1 right now in a Classic Challenge. We need just one more win to finish off the Classic Challenge and tell you and kind of show you how to play Classic Challenges.
What just happened?
So guys, final game, and I'm excited. I just hope we have Lava on the starting end, and we do. This is great. This is what I want to see. So, I'm honestly just going Lava on the back. Normally Lava Hound and then Scarmy hand is really good or bad, but we don't have it, so this is okay. I might just go for Flying Machine Snipe on top of the Executioner. Okay, let's go Baby Dragon here. And he has Execution, so he already has a good answer. But honestly, even if he charges with the Golden Knight, that's fine. So, I'm not gonna commit like too much elixir. I'm not just gonna try to find out what he plays. No, I'm just gonna clone here. Honestly, really good clone still.
Where is it?
He goes in for Valkyrie a bit late. You can just bats on top, and this is going to be another tower down. I don't really know what the Baby Dragon retarget here, to be fair. I think the Lava Pups pushed him a bit backwards, so he went on top of the Valkyrie. But as you guys can see, this is how you want to play Classic Challenge. You're just going to go for Lava and you're just going to build up a huge push. This always works. I think I'm just going to go for a Lava on here. Like, yes, you can go for the free combo, but I don't really like to do it because like my experience is that you're most of the time not getting it, and then you're giving your opponent a counter push, and you're kind of wasting several elixirs. So going for the second tower is always the safe play. Like just with the tower, King Tower is like 1k HP, you can go for the King Tower, right? But normally, I would always suggest you to don't do it. Flying Machine. Baby Dragon. That's fine. That's really fine. Okay. I'm just gonna go bats like this. That's okay. We're looking good. I think I'm just gonna go lava. Because why are we looking good? Because our tower is still alive. And this is the most important thing. Because he needs to use a spell. And then we can just punish him for that. And if he doesn't have a spell, that's also okay. I'm just gonna go lumberjack here. Forcing him out to play another log. I'm just gonna go flying machine here. I mean, I could fireball this potentially into that. Okay. I'm just gonna go bats here. A bit into the middle. Let's go baby dragon here. Okay, honestly the execution did a great job. Which is annoying, okay. I'm just gonna go lumberjack like this. I'm just gonna go flying machine like that. Honestly, he's not playing too bad, and this is not like an easy matchup. Let's go lava in front of that. He doesn't have... This is interesting. He doesn't have logs, so we might work with Skeleton Army. Skeleton Army like this. Okay, I'm just gonna baby dragon here. Bats. I'm just gonna go flying machine here. Maybe I'm able to snipe the executioner, would be kinda cool to be fair. Please redirect. I think now it's gonna go on top of the executioner. Lava in the pocket. Oh my, let's go the lava and clone. I mean, it's fine, right? I think it's fine. I can just go fireball here, hopefully. And kill that, or at least, yeah. That's also fine. I'm just gonna go for my lumberjack here. I was thinking about going bats, but I think we can do this commitment here. I don't really want to defend this. Maybe I should have had. So I'm just going to flying machine in the pocket, and I hope this is going to be finished off the game. Let's go one hit, 2 shots. Okay. I can just go lava on the bridge, to be fair. Because there's no real way for him to defend this, so I just need some more lava on ship. I'm just gonna go bats here for the DPS. He needs to NATO anyway. That. Okay, he's just gonna NATO this, so I can just go skeleton arm. He can lock this, but the lava hound alone is doing enough chip damage. GG's, well played. If you guys don't want to miss any views and decks and tips and tricks in the future, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, I would really appreciate if you share this video with your friends. Make the channel bigger. I'm really trying to improve daily on this channel. And yeah, really appreciate your support. 12-1 in a classic challenge. Actually, like a fun fact, I started off 0-1 because I'm completely bad. But we're gonna open a chest. Doesn't really matter, to be fair, because you get already like 1 wire card. But this is kind of, or like 1 epic card is like the only thing you can get out of it. Like for sure you can get also legendary cards out of it, but this is kind of what you secure to get. But still, okay chest. I mean, as a free-to-play player, I can really recommend you this deck. And I would say I'm out. Peace out. Thanks for watching and goodbye, guys.